I keep having these strange, surreal glimpses of a luscious, prestigious world far beyond that of Ninjago, a world I've never been to, yet one that feels so familiar. One I have absolutely no prior knowledge of, yet one I feel I've voyaged to only very recently. It's frustratingly tough to remember even the slightest detail of whatever these flashes are. One second I remember a peaceful, vibrant green landscape that covered miles and miles of ground further than the eye could see. The next my eyes are pulled up to the deep, mesmerizing blue skies, filled to the brim with clouds unlike anything I've ever seen. Between these clouds lay floating sections of the landscape, yet are occupied far too high up for anyone to reach. I remember a gentle and comforting breeze filling the air, one that graced my surroundings with golden flower petals, something so divine and so mystical being manifested right in the palm of my hand. Every time these glimpses become even just a little clearer, it's like they cease to exist entirely only a short amount of time later, like my mind has become an endless cycle of a world not known to anyone but myself, and every time I begin to see through the mysterious mists within my head a new blurry glimpse presents itself, and just like that, I'm right back to square one. What is it that I'm not remembering? What is it that my mind is burying so deep that it's become a mental toll to remember even just the slightest detail of? I feel as if my mind is at constant war with itself. If it isn't these memories keeping me from sleeping at night, it's the night my father was brought back from the dead, and I did everything within my power to help him remember who he truly was. The night in Cryptarian prison where his powers were far stronger than I had ever seen them before. The night the Green Ninja lost the fight, and the Sons of Garmadon had won. The night my own father claimed he had no son.
I have no son.
These memories turned nightmares have just about broken my very spirit, and have made it near impossible to be the protector of Ninjago I'm destined to be. Even now, only shortly after the defeat of the Oni, I fear for my father's eventual return. While we may be on steady ground for the time being, I'll never place my trust in that of which is only a mere twisted shadow of the good man my father once was. For the past so many weeks now, I haven't been able to close my eyes without reliving some traumatic past experience from my life as the Green Ninja. Some nights I'll be staring straight into Harumi's eyes, standing on the canals of Ninjago City.
I love you.
It all seems peaceful and serene until the moment I'm warped onto one of Ninjago's tallest skyscrapers, and I'm forced to watch Harumi's plummet time and time again. Sometimes I wonder if this is what I deserve, for being the one responsible for unleashing the Serpentine back onto Ninjago all those years ago. Is this my karma? My ultimate punishment for playing a vital role in the Devourer's rampage upon Ninjago City? No matter how many lives I save, nothing will change how many were lost on that day. Some nights I'll dream of Harumi. Others I'll dream of a series of horrific events that have plagued my mind for far too long. My father sacrificing his own life at the Corridor of Elders while I'm left helpless, forced to be the one to banish him to the Cursed Realm. The Overlord imprisoning me in a small claustrophobic space, draining my golden power from my body. Being left to burn in the boiling pits of the Temple of Fire. Being abandoned at a dangerous, degrading boarding school at such a young age. Battling the Overlord while my friends and family fell to his dark influence. The list goes on and on. But none haunt me more than that of Moro's possession. The things I was forced to do without the slightest ounce of control, the nightmares I was forced to witness within his mind, the absolute and utterly powerless and helpless state of not being able to do a thing while your hands are responsible for the bringing of pain and suffering. It's enough to keep anyone from sleeping at night. Ultimately, I'm praying this ascent will provide some much-needed closure to the things that keep me up at night, and that once this journey has reached its conclusion, my doubts on whether or not I'm able to fulfill the role of the Green Ninja will be laid to rest. It's been just under an hour since leaving the tavern now, and I've finally reached the base of the mountain. Looking all the way up to the legendary Blind Man's Eye, I only now realize the unimaginable ascent that lays ahead of me. I'm starting to think I've slightly underestimated just how high the Wailing Alps reach. Before I left, I remember Zane saying something along the lines of 3 leagues and 28 fathoms. Now, it looks significantly taller in person. Last time we were here, the others were at least equipped with a series of mechs that greatly aided their ascent. And to his credit, Moro even had the bright idea of using Nia's old samurai X-suit to make the climb a lot less strenuous. I asked Pixel if she would be able to start designing a new mech for this mission, and to her credit, she didn't hesitate to start building it up. Yet it would take far too long for it to be completed, and I don't have much time to waste. The kind barkeep informed me that several camping sites and tents had been planted along the mountain path, set up by those who had made the climb before me. Whether they're still occupied or not is a different story, yet my gut tells me I won't be encountering too many faces on this journey. If the whispers that have circled back through the handful of travelers who have survived the climb are true, I may not return the same young man I am, rather one uplifted from night terrors and endless flashes of pain and agony. This journey is one I've both needed and wanted to take for some time now, specifically when Master Wu was lost to time, though at that time both the team and Ninjago needed me to be the grounded master I vowed to become. Wu was gone, Cole was experiencing his own personal struggles, Pixel was nowhere to be seen. It felt like we had fallen apart as a team, so I put my journey on hold and instead focused on fulfilling my role as the Green Ninja once more. Now that Master Wu is home, and is back to his same old self, my temporary absence won't be felt as much by the rest of the team. We haven't exactly been up to much since the Oni's defeat anyway, and with all that has occurred over the past few months, this time away is needed now more than ever. Realizing I'm stalling from beginning the ascent, I pull up the hood from the back of my cloak, hopefully preventing my hair from blowing in my face during the climb. I check my newly acquired golden blade, gifted to me by Wu, making sure it's up to the task of dealing with any potential threats atop the mountain.